Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cheyenne, and this is actually a new offering. So this is zodiac readings per month. So this is Virgo's reading for the month of February. Okay. And we'll get one more. Okay, two more wanted to come out. So, okay. You guys have some fun stuff going on this month, Virgos. And mind you, some of these messages may not resonate with you. If they do, obviously amazing, because we want that. Don't wear the shoe if it doesn't fit, only keep it if it applies. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So keep that in mind, or you can also be the cross watcher watching for a Virgo. So we have Azurite, Expanded Awareness, which I love this. And I can never figure out what this card reminds me of, but it reminds me of something like in a Marvel movie. I don't know exactly what though. Whenever I remember, I'll obviously mention it. We have Rhodochrosite Acceptance, Hematite Grounding, Selenite Spiritual Awakening, and Clear Quartz Purification. So you guys are definitely coming into awareness about your destiny, your life purpose, your path. And I'm just hearing the Bring It On, the original Bring It On, where she's like, what was it she said? She's like, we have a challenge, should you choose to accept it? And that's kind of what Spirit is saying to you. Like, should you choose to accept this challenge? It's not going to be an easy path, but it's going to be a path worth taking, because it is going to bring you to who you are meant to be and who you already are. You just forgot. So this is you accepting that challenge, that journey, and just remaining grounded throughout it all, because spirituality can become like somewhat of a roller coaster, and you have to remain grounded and in your center in the midst of it. You have to really remain grounded by doing breath work, ground yourself by moving your body, ground yourself by yelling. Not yelling, maybe yelling if that's what you need to do. Ground yourself by doing root chakra work, being barefoot outside, hugging trees, planting plants, being surrounded by a lot of plants, wearing reds, and just making sure that you really are grounded in the midst of your spiritual journey. It's almost like if you're going on a roller coaster, they lock you in, right? They have to make sure and check that you're locked in. You being grounded is locking yourself in, so that when Spirit shows you this pathway, it's like the ascension process, going up a roller coaster. And then once it gets all crazy, you're like, oh my God, at least I have this to hold me down, and keep me locked in. Because if I wasn't, I'd be fucked up right now. So that's kind of what Spirit is telling you to do. Buckle up and make sure that you're good. Because once you start ascending, there is no getting off the roller coaster, to be honest. There might be paths and turns that are a little more calm, but it's always going to get crazy again. And I'm not saying that to deter anybody away, obviously, because I'm on my spiritual path and I honestly have nothing bad to say about it. Yeah, I can get crazy, but I'd rather choose this than the life that I lived before, to be completely honest. Okay. And purifying. Okay. They didn't really get too much into the purification yet, and that's why. We'll get one more from this deck. Oh, okay, or not. We'll get two more. Okay. Emotions. And the song that I heard was, it's just emotions taking me over, caught up in sorrow, na, 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 na. That's what I heard playing. So accepting that this path is going to broaden these emotions, right? It's going to expand and shine light on a lot of emotions that you have not felt before. And that's a good thing, but not to everybody. Some people don't want to feel the uncomfortable emotions about a spiritual journey, and you can't deny yourself of those emotions. Becoming a spiritual person and following this path, you just can't deny yourself of sadness, anger, jealousy, hatred, embarrassment, uncomfortability. Like, just because you're spiritual doesn't wipe the slate clean of living a human experience and feeling these feelings of insecurity and doubt and unworthiness. It's not going to eliminate those feelings. It is going to shine the light on them and make you face them so you can become stronger by facing them head on. Because imagine a whole life running from them. You know, when people like, and I'm just going to movies right now, like, I can't think of one specifically, but like, they're like, oh, are we going to run all our lives? Like when they robbed a bank or something. Like, that's what you're doing in essence if you're not choosing this path. And I'm not saying everybody has to choose this path, because not everybody's meant to choose this path. But imagine a life running from yourself. Imagine a life running from these emotions. In turn, you're just running from who you are, which brings us to self-worth. These emotions can make you feel unworthy. These emotions can be uncomfortable and make you question your self-worth. But you have to see behind that veil, see behind the mask, and see who you truly are behind this. Behind these emotions covering you up, you have to see behind it. And that's when you see who you truly are, which I'm hearing Moana, I know who you are. And that's really what it comes to, is she is enlightened. Her third eye can see who she is. She knows who she is. And this mask just dissolves. It comes off. Imagine like the wind just like and taking her thing off. Like, she knows who she is, with or without that. And that's what the spiritual journey does for people, is it takes that mask and that facade off. It takes each layer of it off until you come back to the core of who you truly are. Believe that it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm sorry to be that blunt and honest, but it does. It gets worse before it gets better. And it always is darkest before it's the brightest. And that's just how life works, honestly. It's nothing to be scared of. It's nothing to be ashamed of or fearful of. It's just accepting it. Once again, vertical sight, acceptance, accepting it for what it is. And believing that the light is always at the end of the tunnel. Oh, and back to purifications. Purifying those emotions. So when spirit is shining a light on these emotions, that's what spirit is doing. It's shining the light on these uncomfortable emotions so it can be purified. Because if we keep running from them, we're never going to face it and purify that energy, purify those emotions. And of course, they're going to arise back again. But once they're purified time and time again, you feel them a lot less impactful. It's like washing a really old dish. And I don't know why this is coming to mind, but just washing a really, really old dish that you have to give like some good fucking scrubs. Like, just because the dirt ain't there don't mean it's not really there. But once you really get it polished, that's when it's like truly purified. And that's kind of what it is like you have to keep cleaning yourself or cleansing yourself and purifying yourself until it really is like brand new. Time out. Grounding. This is back to grounding. Taking a time out and grounding yourself before you get on this roller coaster ride. Taking the time to truly ground and connect to Mother Earth before you hop on this. Because people get in this spiritual journey and awaken to their path and just want to dive head first into everything and end up messing themselves up sometimes. You know I started my spiritual journey off completely backwards. I was like, yep, crown chakra. And I wasn't properly rooted. So when I was uprooted, it was a big uprooting system going on for me because of the fact that I didn't buckle in tight enough, which is fine because I knew how to handle it. But I'm saying it probably could have got a lot easier had I done that initially. And then lastly, we have celebration. Celebrating this pathway, because like I said, it's not meant for everybody and not everybody can handle it, but it is something worthy of being celebrated. Because like I said, I as well would not go back to my original path. I would not want to go back to my life before. Understanding how much magic there is in the universe and how much magic life actually holds, I don't ever want to go back to the mundane. I don't ever want to go back living oblivious to the truth. And the truth is that we are connected to everything and everyone. And we are spirit living a human experience. So we're going to grab some tarot as well for my lovely little Virgos. So the first card that came out was the Devil. So you guys might have sense this energy coming around in Capricorn season. And mind you, we're actually still in sidereal Capricorn season, I think. As I'm recording this, because I'm recording this, what day is this? Shit. Can't see shit. Because I'm recording this February 4th, so just know it'll be posted later on. But I think we're still in that energy. But we're still in winter energy nonetheless. So even if it's not that. But, oh yeah, we're not taking all those. So you guys might have actually started your spiritual awakening back in December. Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. So, double card. Like I said, you guys might have started waking up in Capricorn season or in winter energy. Or been getting like nudges from spirit, like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then the 5 of Cups, you're looking at all the loss because now you know you can't keep up with those emotional lies that you once used to feed yourself. You know, no, I can't keep denying myself of my truth. And these 2 cups in the back are that truth, chilling. Like, hey, we're waiting for you. We're sitting here waiting for you to mourn over the reality that you're losing out on, but we're chilling here waiting for you to turn around and open you with open arms. Page of Wands, this is that spark, that energy. Now that you've had that spark ignited, you have to do something with it. You have to take action with it. Page is youthful energy. This is a new journey for you. And then you step into the Fool energy, which is gorgeous. This is the new beginnings card. This is 0 point. You are at the 0 point. Find your center within that 0 point. And then just all the zodiacs in his hand are you connecting to the universe, you connecting to all the energies that exist within you. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, even just saying it out loud was so powerful, and I felt it in my solar plexus. Like, that was beautiful. I really like that. And then 4 of Cups, Spirit offering you the knowledge and wisdom just to soak up and enjoy. Spirit offering you that connection and you just taking it all in. You're just chilling, grounding yourself, soaking it all in, soaking in the energies, understanding what Spirit is telling you, what they're showing you, and taking back and observing your own emotional states, observing how you've been, who you've been, where you want to be, where you should be, who you really are. It's just all this introspection energy, which is beautiful. And then we have Page of Cups. So now it's like, okay, after I understand all of that, now what do I do? Which, I mean, yeah, it's like you get a fresh start again. It's like all these like fresh starts coming up because the page cards in general are fresh starts. So it's really just like, okay, I have the cup. And now I'm going to figure out how to use it. I'm going to figure out how to use this cup of wisdom. But until then, turn up. Celebrate. This is literally the celebration card. So now you get to celebrate your wisdom. Now you get to celebrate and share your knowledge with your family, your friends, your lovers, your coworkers, whoever. You get to share everything that you know and you've been feeling and truly celebrate and come together with loved ones to experience that divinity and that interconnection that we experience with all people. That is a beautiful ass reading. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I wish my Virgos a beautiful month of February. I am available for personal tarot and oracle readings, 11:11 for 15 minutes, 22:22 for a half hour, and 33:33 for an hour. My distance Reiki prices are priced at the same thing. And for all first-time tarot clients, I am available for free 15 distance Reiki sessions when you're a first-time tarot client. Also, my prices are going up in Aries season, so be sure to book with me. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and share. And yeah, I'll see you guys next month, Virgo. Bye.